Imagine for a moment, not a number, not the ticking clock of chronological age, but a profound and almost magical question. What if your true age wasn't measured by candles on a cake, but by what you can still do? What if at 80 years old you could still outwheat, outlearn, and outadapt individuals half your age, not through some extraordinary genetic lottery, but through choices and cultivation? If you can genuinely do this at 80, if you embody the capabilities we're about to explore, then let me tell you, my friend, you are unequivocally younger than you think, and this isn't just wishful thinking, it's a concept deeply rooted in modern gerontology and neuroscience. We're not talking about running a marathon, though kudos if you can. We're talking about something far more fundamental, something that speaks to the very essence of human vitality and independence, the ability to continually learn, adapt, and engage with the world with curiosity and purpose. Think about it. If at 80 you can still embrace a new technology, perhaps mastering a complex new app or delve into a completely new language, proving the brain's incredible neuroplasticity, even in later life, you're demonstrating a mental agility that defies conventional notions of aging. This isn't just about memory recall, though a sharp memory is certainly a bonus. It's about the active pursuit of knowledge, the willingness to be a beginner again, which neuroscientist Dr. Richard Davidson from the University of Wisconsin-Madison often highlights as crucial for brain health and emotional well-being, emphasizing that our brains are far more adaptable than we once believed, capable of forming new connections, and even generating new neurons throughout life. Furthermore, if at 80 you possess the physical autonomy to maintain your daily independence, not just by being able to get dressed or prepare a meal, but by actively engaging with your environment without significant reliance on others, perhaps navigating a bustling city on public transport, tending to a garden, or simply confidently walking around your neighborhood, you're showcasing a level of physical capability that keeps you truly young at heart. This isn't about peak athletic performance, but about functional strength, balance, and endurance that allows for a rich, engaged life. Many experts, like Dr. Bortz II, a clinical professor at Stanford University School of Medicine and author of Dare to be 100, stress that aging is a process that we can profoundly influence through lifestyle, with movement being a cornerstone. He often argues that the human body is designed for motion, and immobility is the enemy of longevity, reminding us that much of what we attribute to old age is actually a result of disuse and inactivity. So, if your body still serves as a reliable vehicle for your explorations and passions, allowing you to move freely and without constant concern, you're exhibiting a youthful independence that transcends the calendar. Beyond the cognitive and physical, consider the realm of emotional resilience and adaptability. If at 80, you can navigate life's inevitable changes, big or small, with a flexible mindset rather than rigid resistance. If you can let go of past grievances and embrace new experiences, if you maintain a positive outlook despite life's challenges, perhaps even finding humor in adversity, then you possess a profound emotional youthfulness. This is about psychological flexibility, the capacity to bounce back from setbacks, and the wisdom to prioritize joy and connection. Research from the field of positive psychology, spearheaded by figures like Dr. Martin Seligman, consistently shows that cultivating optimism, gratitude, and a sense of purpose significantly contributes to well-being and even longevity, regardless of age. An 80-year-old who radiates calm, joy, and an open heart, who can adapt to new social norms, new technologies, or even the loss of loved ones with grace and continued engagement, is demonstrating a psychological fortitude that many younger individuals struggle to achieve. They are, in essence, truly young in their spirit and their capacity for growth. And what about social engagement? If at 80, you are still actively nurturing a vibrant social life, connecting with diverse groups of people, maintaining old friendships, and eagerly forming new ones, perhaps even volunteering or mentoring, you are tapping into one of the most powerful anti-aging elixirs known to humanity. Loneliness and isolation are devastating to both physical and mental health at any age, but particularly in later life. Conversely, robust social networks are consistently linked to longer, healthier lives, a finding beautifully illustrated by the Blue Zones research conducted by Dan Buettner, which identified areas of the world where people live longest and healthiest, consistently highlighting strong social bonds and community integration as key factors. So, if your life at 80 is rich with connection, laughter, shared experiences, and a sense of belonging, you are not just living, you are thriving with a youthful vigor that comes from being deeply interconnected with the human experience. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, if at 80 you can still cultivate and pursue a strong sense of purpose, whether it's through creative expression, continued learning, mentorship, advocacy, or simply contributing to your community in meaningful ways, you are demonstrating the ultimate sign of enduring youthfulness. This isn't about being busy for the sake of it, but about having a reason to get up in the morning, a passion that ignites your curiosity and creativity, a sense that your life still holds meaning and value. Dr. Laura Carstenson's socio-emotional selectivity theory suggests that as people age, they become more selective about their goals and relationships, often prioritizing emotionally meaningful experiences. An 80-year-old who is still planning for the future, still dreaming, still setting goals, whether it's writing a book, mastering a craft, or learning to play an instrument, is demonstrating a profound orientation towards growth and possibility, a hallmark of true youthfulness that transcends any number. They're not just existing, they're actively living and creating. So, if you can still learn new things with enthusiasm, adapt to change with grace, move your body with independence and joy, connect with others deeply and authentically, and pursue a purpose that ignites your soul, even as the years accumulate, you are not merely aging. You are flourishing, embodying a form of ageless vitality that redefines what it means to be young. This isn't a pipe dream. It's an achievable reality for many, built upon consistent choices and a mindset that embraces possibility over limitation. It's about understanding that while our physical appearance may change, the core capacities that define our aliveness, our cognitive flexibility, our functional movement, our emotional resilience, our social connectivity, and our sense of purpose can be nurtured and maintained, often improving with wisdom and experience. The narrative of inevitable decline is often far too simplistic and disempowering. Instead, let's embrace the truth that our later years can be a period of incredible growth, joy, and contribution. What if we shifted our focus from dreading aging to celebrating the incredible potential of a long, well-lived life filled with learning, connection, and purpose? What if we understood that the youth we often chase isn't about a wrinkle-free face, but about a wrinkle-rich mind, full of experience, yet ever eager to explore new frontiers? This perspective isn't just optimistic, it's empowering, reminding us that we have more agency over our aging journey than society often suggests. It challenges us to look beyond the surface and recognize the deep wellspring of vitality that can reside within us, irrespective of the number on our birth certificate. It encourages us to ask ourselves, not how old am I, but how alive am I? Now, I'd love to hear from you. What capabilities do you believe define a truly young spirit regardless of age? What are you actively doing or planning to do to cultivate these aspects of your life? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights are incredibly valuable and can inspire our whole community. If this video resonated with you, and you're curious to explore more ways to live a full, vibrant, and purpose-driven life at any age, please give this video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to our channel for more content that challenges conventional wisdom and empowers you to thrive. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next video. We're building a community here dedicated to celebrating the richness of life at every stage, and your participation truly makes a difference. Thank you for watching, and remember, your ability to learn, adapt, connect, and find purpose is the truest measure of your timeless vitality.